There we go, we're finally on. It's France versus Senegal. Just hit the 15th minute here. Saliba, Teo Hernandez, Upamecano, Jules Koundé, Doué, Rabiot, Upamecano, Desiree Doué. Had the width for France, he didn't get the pass right through to Mbappe though. With Edouard Mendy. Koulibaly. Searching for Jackson. Anyway, it's with Garner Gay. Garner Gay again tries the long ball, but it's with Magnon, who throws it out to Jules Koundé. Adrien Rabiot. Saliba. Rabiot. William Saliba. Upamecano. Chouameni. Elise drops deep into central midfield to receive the ball off Aurélien Chouameni of Real Madrid. Upamecano. Saliba. Upamecano. Under severe pressure from Nicholas Jackson. He got away with that one. Jackson, his Bayern teammate. Upamecano gets away. Clean there. Saliba. Upamecano turns out to the right hand side for France. Koundé with width. Elise. Koundé again. France really patient with their build-up. Something that Spain wasn't against Cape Verde, and it cost them the game, so it's good that France are calm at the start of this game. Rabiot. Saliba. Chouameni in some space for France. Now Elise, who's dancing for Ousmane Dembele. Cannons off of Niakate of Lyon. Senegal has almost everyone behind the ball there to stop France. They are very dangerous when attacking. The only team to beat them to the build-up for the World Cup was Cote d'Ivoire, who defeated them 2-0 thanks to a Gwenda Doué. Gwenda Doué, actually. Desiree Doué's brother. He scored the winner. Beat France. But anyway, here's Ismaila Sarr of Crystal Palace away for Senegal here. And his delivery loops up and over the crossbar, out of play. Very inaccurate delivery. Poor from Ismaila Sarr. Teo Hernandez. Saliba. Upamecano. Aurélien Chouameni. Saliba. Chouameni. Upamecano. Chouameni. Saliba. Chouameni. Issei. Finds Koundé. And as Jules Koundé was charging down the right on the overlap for France, so a little bit of carelessness slipped in from Sadio Mane, and his back heel actually goes out of play for the France corner. He got it all wrong there. The Al Nassr forward. Senegal have a goal kick from the following corner that's just come in from Elise's delivery. Koulibaly stood over the goal kick. He's going to lay it off for Edouard Mendy. Mondi. Jackson goes over, and eventually the ref blows for the free kick because there was a push in the back from Aurélien Chouameni. Koulibaly. Kamara. Into the move to Newcastle away from Monaco recently. Koundé. Was going to bounce through to Ousmane Dembele there. Oh, careless touch from Elise into the centre. Kamara. Koulibaly. Papi Gay. Doué. Kylian Mbappe is away for France. He's got Theo Hernandez in support, and Theo Hernandez has won a France corner as Diatta does really, really well to get back for France. Mbappe takes a short corner to Elise. Now Kylian Mbappe, quick feet and his pace, plays a pass to Desiree Doué on the edge of the area. And he had so much time there, and he used it all and was tackled by Idrissa Gana Gueye. Upamecano. Michael Elise. Looking for the switch for the Ballon d'Or winner Ousmane Dembele of 2026. No, of 2025. Oh, Edouard Mendy! He took so much time there, and last year's Ballon d'Or winner Ousmane Dembele was there on the Al Ahly goalkeeper, and it was a close one. Luckily, Papi Gay was in the centre for Senegal. Diouf. Kamara. Papi Gay. Diatta. Jackson goes over. Senegal fans unhappy with that one, and so are the players. Upamecano brought Jackson down to the ground. Chouameni. Koundé. Upamecano takes the ball into Senegal's half here. Chouameni, lovely through ball to Kylian Mbappe. And what a challenge from West Ham's Alhaji Malik Diouf, who slides in Sadio Mane. And he's only got Upamecano in his way here. He's round Upamecano, takes a shot against Mike Maignan, and it cannons off of the left post. And off Maignan again, and it's going to be a Senegal corner. And I am a racist person because it was Nicholas Jackson with the shot. I thought that was Sadio Mane. Oh, it was Mane that made the tackle. Nicholas Jackson, beautiful pace. Upamecano was nowhere near him actually. You expect Upamecano to be quicker than that on the recovery. Jackson, you expect him to go to the far post, but he goes near post. And Mike Maignan is very, very lucky because the ball cannons off the post and back up on to Maignan's left foot. He's lucky that that's not trickled into the bottom left corner. Maignan, the luckiest man in the building. Tchouameni's hugging Jackson at the near post there. But the referee says nothing for now. Mane's delivery towards the near post. Jackson was up there and Pape Gueye was under it. And a France throw-in is forthcoming as we will have the first hydration break of the game. Hydration break is just past here as we tick up to the 29th minute and we will have 16 minutes to go here. And Senegal have a throw-in a dangerous area. And we start with Niakate's long throw-in into the area. She's about to take. We're having a word with Elise here. For something, I'm not sure what. Carte's throw-in headed out by William Saliba, and Mbappe on the break, carelessly giving the ball away again. But so is Lamine Camara, and he has given a free kick away after a high foot on Ousmane Dembele. After a poor touch in the middle there by Lamine Camara. Should do better. Mane. Nicholas Jackson. He's away from Dale Tupamecano. And he's going to have the shot now. To the edge of the area. There was Ismail Assar, who slipped as he was taking the shot, and it sails over the crossbar. And Mike Maignan gets the play away quickly again. And France, careless with possession, yet again have given Senegal the ball back with Niakate. Koulibaly. Diatta. Papagay. Ismail Assar drops it in for Gay. It was inaccurate, but it's a Senegal throw-in. Good slide in from Papagay. Kylian Mbappe has been so poor today as he gives away another bit of possession to Senegal there. Niakate. Sadio Mane. It's fouled by Jules Koundé, and he's going to take his time, and Senegal will set up for this free kick. Nicholas Jackson has been played in over the top. Brilliant touchdown from the air with pressure from Dale Tupamecano. Elise's clearance comes out as far as Malik Diouf. Niakate. Malik Diouf. Diouf tried to find Sadio Mane down the left flank. Unable to as it bounces through to Maignan. And Maignan is starting counter-attacks really quickly here, but France are really not ready for them as they're all out of position straight away when Maignan gets it out quickly to William Saliba or Dale Tupamecano. They're all over the place, France. And they started off really calmly. They started off building possession from the back. It was really calm, really patient from France. But now they're rushing everything and they're all darting into spaces, and it leaves so many gaps for Senegal to break through. While all the French players are all out of position. Chouameni. Upamecano. Dembele's first time ball out to the right for Elise. Dembele finds Koundé, who's floated into the middle with Michael Elise unable to get onto the following ball through. Koulibaly. Niakate. Goes long to Sadio Mane. Brilliant touch. Dale Tupamecano gets a touch in front of Sadio Mane though. Brilliant step in there from the Bayern centre half. As France win back possession, and they need to be calm and patient once again here. Niakate. Edouard Mendy. Chouameni, big strong header in there. Same with William Saliba. Dembele doesn't challenge Diatta, but Upamecano wins the final header as it's going to roll out for a Senegal throw-in on the left-hand side, which Malik Diouf is going to walk over to take for Senegal. Diatta. Diatta washes Doué for pace. And now Ismail Assar tries to slide in Nicholas Jackson. And it was a poor pass in the end. And I think Lamine Camara was wanting it as well, but doesn't receive it. Senegal are waiting for that golden chance yet again to take a 1-0 lead against France, third in the FIFA World Rankings. We are still yet to see a shot on target from either side. Senegal have had the most attempts on goal, but failed to direct them towards goal to test Mike Maignan. Jackson has got the closest to a goal as his shot cannoned off the post, then off the back of Maignan's heel and out of the corner. Koulibaly hoisted up to Jackson, poor pass by Papi Gay in the thick of that clearance there. Now Desiree Doué, Teo Hernandez, who's a loose touch from Desiree Doué, but manages to regain possession and control of the ball. They are looping my car now. Jules Koundé. Rabiot. Got some technical difficulties there. Niakate. Khalidou Koulibaly of Al Hilal. A lot of Senegal's players play out in Saudi, and of course the African nation used to these dry arid conditions already, playing in Eastern Africa. But you know, playing in Saudi just helps because you're playing in those conditions on a weekly basis. And Sadio Mane is one of the players who does play in Saudi for Al Nassr. Malik Diouf just got relegated with West Ham in the Premier League. Niakate, Koulibaly, Gana Gueye with a pocket of space there, which France didn't urge to close down immediately, but Gana Gueye's pass was very poor. Ball have to wait for another golden chance. They're not going to get it with passes like that, sloppy passes like that from their midfielders. Maignan. Sadio Mane dances around Jules Koundé and does well to win it back off Michael Elise as well, after being dispossessed by the Bayern winger. Edouard Mendy goes long to Ismaila Sarr. Does not it out of play. And now Diatta, he has pace and he has Sarr to his right, and it's a beautiful through ball to Ismaila Sarr, which Saliba watches out for the goal kick. Brilliant from Saliba. Got across the penalty area to Ismaila Sarr, who is pure grease lightning for Senegal. We've seen him for Palace this season, and he's very, very good, especially in those wide spaces, attacking penalty areas, like he was about to do against France there. Diatta. Gay. Didn't look too worried about that, although he was dispossessed there from Adrien Rabiot. Gay. Papi Gay. And Ismaila Sarr. This time, is he away from William Saliba? Brilliant recovery pace from the Arsenal centre-half. But Sarr cuts in. And what a first touch that was. And they strike. We will have our first shot on target there. And it was straight at Maignan in the end. But Sarr stays down on the floor. And that was created all by his movements off the ball. But France on the counter. Ismaila Sarr still down on the ground. Here's Jules Koundé for France. Koundé cuts it back for Mbappe, and it was behind Kylian Mbappe. Still with France. Now the referee will stop play as Elise got possession. Brilliant work from Ismail Assar. And Lamine Camara on the edge of the area. No, sorry, I didn't mean Lamine Camara, I meant Sadio Mane. His shot on the edge of the area didn't test Mignon, but it was the first shot on target, and we get it in the 40th minute of play. I think Mane wanted the free kick, so that's why he rushed to take that shot on goal so the ref would stop the play and give the free kick to Senegal, but he didn't, and it almost cost them a goal there. Manasar still receiving treatment on the floor, and with 4 minutes of normal time to go for the first half. It's looking to be level at half time, but Senegal looking very dangerous on the break, especially then with Ismail Assar, especially when Nico Jackson got through and hit the post, especially when Big Gay led that through ball. Sadio Mane getting really close. Senegal and France have not tested Edouard Mendy whatsoever, and they need to start to test him, because this could be a long day for France, and it could be a goalless draw. Koundé, Elise, Dembele, Chouameni. Dembele was just caught there by Koulibaly, but we wave play on. Advantage France as Doué has possession with Theo Hernandez helping him on the underlap. Mbappe is adrift of Koulibaly, nothing sticking to his feet, some really poor touches. Gay tried to take a quick free kick for Senegal, but what Gay didn't realise is that it was a foul to France. Pape Gay is really questioning there. I don't know what Pape Gay's actually done there. Maybe it was a handball as he went down and he picked the ball up. Maybe that's what he meant, the referee. I didn't see a foul as in like a challenge from Pape Gay, but I guess it was just a handball. Ousmane Dembele, Desiree Doué stood over this free kick for France. Senegal, high line on near the edge of the area. Elise dummies the free kick and headed away by Koulibaly in there and flicked away further by Lamine Camara. Dembele has possession again, flicked through for Michael Elise. He's going to try and do something here. Now Kylian Mbappe finally had a chance to dribble past Kalidou Koulibaly there. Koulibaly matched him like for like and tackled Kylian Mbappe and cleared the ball away for Senegal. But a second chance will come for France now. Michael Elise. Koundé. Will he be the one to send in the delivery? He is, and it was towards Kylian Mbappe and put behind for the corner by Niakate. Dangerous ball from Ousmane Dembele, and it's off the knee of Niakate. Really dangerous from Dembele, and then if Mbappe was at the near post attacking it, that might have been a goal. That was a poor cross from Elise from the corner, and Mondi comes out to claim it. Niakate. Mendy. Kamara. Niakate. Mendy. Mane. Lays it off for Malik Diouf. And Kamara's going through in behind there for France. We're about to see how many minutes we're going to add on here, and it's going to be 6 minutes. Yeah. As it's Elise. Saliba now in possession. Switch ball to Jules Koundé, who was up there for the header, but Malik Diouf was stronger and contested in the air, and so was Sadio Mane, and he wins the throw-in as it cannons off of Jules Koundé again. Diouf tries to win another throw-in there, but it cannons back into the penalty area. Niakate. The communication needed to be better there with Mendy. I think he was waiting for Mendy to come and get it, and Mbappe was on Niakate's back. Niakate does deal with it well to get it away, though. France have a throw-in. France give it away, and now Senegal have a throw-in, which Malik Diouf will come to take. Poor throw-in from Diouf, and he's going to get a second chance to head it back by Koundé down the line back to Diouf, and Diouf goes forward to Jackson. Diatta. Gay. Diatta. Kamara. Ghana Gay. Oof, poor touch from Jackson, flicked up in the air. Upamecano headed forward, and Rabiot lets it bounce through to Ousmane Dembele. And Doué was played in lovely there. Lovely, lovely football, liquid from France. And Doué wasn't quick enough to touch it past Diatta there. Rabiot had a split second to make the decision to let it run to Dembele. And France had the numbers there. Senegal, brilliant interception to end the France counter. Koulibaly. Mendy. Saliba. This. Delivery. Sadio Mane now. Gay. Jackson. Doué. Pull back heel to Hernandez. Now Hernandez is cut out of position and Sarr nutmegs Hernandez, and I think Sarr was tripped by Upamecano there as he touched it through to himself, and for some reason doesn't get the foul. And Rabiot to Saliba. Nicely played forward for Theo Hernandez of Al Hilal. He's used to playing week in, week out in Saudi as well. Like Mendy and Koulibaly, who's now on the ball for Senegal. Youth. And Mane is chasing. And Koundé is shielding. And Maignan is keeping the possession for France. Those 2 minutes left here for France or Senegal to take the lead at the end of the first half, and one of them probably do need the lead to keep this cagey affair in their favour. Koundé. Chouameni. Upamecano. Dembele. And Koundé's in a really good position to deliver the cross, and he does to Mbappe. But Mbappe wasn't far enough back to head the cross back across goal to Michael Elise. Elise. Upamecano. Koundé. Upamecano, Chouameni, Desiree Doué, Rabiot, Hernandez, Chouameni, Elise, first time ball to Dembele, and again a first time ball from Koundé to release Michael Elise, but Niakate was already there to fire it back into the French centre backs, and Upamecano starts again and gives away possession again, and now the final chance before the end of this half could go to Senegal if they were to get forward quick enough with Malik Diouf here. Gana Gueye, Koulibaly, Gana Gueye again, Diatta, Kamara lovely on the turn. Kamara wanders over to the left, finds Diouf, Sadio Mane again. He's clean through for Senegal here. Could he square it back to Jackson? Yes, he can. Oh, and he's put it well over the crossbar. Ismaila Sarr. Oh, and Sarr was so close to giving Senegal the lead, and the referee blows for half-time. France 0, Senegal 0 at half-time. Oh, and Ismaila Sarr inches away from scoring there as Jackson let it run to him at the far post. Oh, he was free because Hernandez didn't track him. It was poor marking from the Al Hilal fullback. And Senegal should really have the lead before half time. It's France 0, Senegal 0, and, well, you can say Senegal have been the better team. They've had the better chances. Jackson hitting the post, clean through as it cannoned off Magnon's heel and out for the corner. He is the luckiest man in the play so far because Senegal could have had the lead then. Mane had a shot straight at Magnon. At the end, Sarr putting that clean over the bar, and I can't really recall any good French chances. They've just had miss-hit crosses into the box. Really, really poor from the French, who are one of the favourites to win the tournament. It's the same story with Spain yesterday. Not clinical enough, not as clinical as Senegal, but neither team has the lead. And it's France 0, Senegal 0 at half-time. I'm coming back with my food and France have a pen. France have a penalty. Wait, what? Oh, I thought he was going to give the penalty. He hasn't. No penalty to France. That's controversial. France should have a penalty. He pointed to the spot, but he's pointing for a goal kick. Okay, fair enough. If you want. Okay, whatever. Oh, whatever, boys. That is weird from the referee. I don't get how that isn't a penalty to France. That's mental. That should be a penalty to France. That'll get talked about, but France have just been denied a penalty. The referee's gone to the screen and he's gone with his original decision of no penalty. Unbelievable. That's corrupt, and France could have been. France might have just been denied the 3 points there if they can't find a winner. Papagay. Diatta. He's got Mane with him on the left. Oh, that's a poor pass from Diatta. Just giving the ball away very, very cheaply there. Koundé. And Koundé's giving the ball away cheaply again, but luckily it's come off Diouf's. It's come off El Hadji Malik Diouf for a throw into France. I don't understand how the ref's given a goal kick but not a penalty. So he's indicated Mbappe got the ball and Mane's cleared him out and he's not giving him a penalty. It's a bad decision from the referee. It is a penalty to France. And that's a poor back pass from Upamecano to Maignan as Jackson was on his back and, well, Maignan does very well to scoop it away. And now Elise on the charge for France. Sliding Kylian Mbappe. Will he put it past Edouard Mendy? No, he won't. And it's another epic save from Edouard Mendy to keep Senegal level. And I think Mbappe was just trying to touch it past Mendy into the left corner, and he almost sends Mendy as well. Mendy was committed to the right, and then that touch, Mendy does very well to switch back to his left. Wow. Here's Ismaïla Sarr, and it's a very strong challenge from William Saliba, and it's going to be a goal kick to France. And Theo Hernandez has been released straight away by Maignan. A quick goal kick. France out of position, but they're going to get back into the position slowly. Upamecano, the pressure from Mane, has to go home to Maignan. Maignan fizzes it into Jules Koundé. Koundé, Dembele drops into the space at central midfield to win the ball there. Diot Upamecano. Guamene. Rabiot. Doué. He's having a run at Diatta here. Doué lays it off for Rabiot and his strike. Doué. Mbappe. Ball clearance from Koulibaly to Upamecano. Koundé. France really pressing Senegal high up the pitch. He's got Koundé on the overlap. Michael Elise cuts inside. Now plays Koundé. Elise has it back. Lovely through ball. And Kylian Mbappe has scored for France. And they have waited for that. And France denied a penalty. Kylian Mbappe. And Kylian Mbappe has been anonymous pretty much the whole game. He's had a few chances this second half and finally he takes one of them. Kylian Mbappe has scored France's first goal of the game. Edouard Mendy finally beaten. It's taken Mbappe 66 minutes. And brilliant passing from Elise, and what movement from Kylian Mbappe. In behind Koulibaly, in behind Juve. They didn't track him properly. But how? Just how on earth has Elise spotted that pass? Mbappe just quicker and Koulibaly, and Mbappe, the pace on the pass allows Mbappe to just slide it into the bottom left corner first time as well. It doesn't have to look good to be a goal. And it's just clinical from the Real Madrid striker. You expect it from Kylian Mbappe every single game he plays, and he's just scored. Even though he's not having one of the best games, he always finds a way to turn up the heat for France. It's France 1, Senegal 0. Brilliant from Elise and Mbappe, brilliant teamwork, and Senegal are behind. Mendy. Sarr. Diatta. Searches for Nicholas Jackson. Will he take the hit? He does! And it's in the back of the net! But the offside flag goes up on Nicholas Jackson. Oh, well, my goal animation was pretty late. But I've just... Oh, it's so unlucky from Jackson. Yeah, Jackson is at least a yard offside there. What a finish from Jackson. Pulls away from Saliba brilliantly. And the finish beats Mike Mignon at the near post, and he slams it into the roof of the net. But Nicholas Jackson's goal will be disallowed, and I think we will have our hydration break now. We will. Alright, we restart after the hydration break here. Day. Elise. And Kunde quick from the restart. It's fallen for Elise, who hits it on the volley, and it ends up being a tame strike that does not test Edouard Mendy as it trickles towards the bottom right corner of Mendy's goal near Karte. Koulibaly. Near Karte. Diouf. Near Karte again. Finds Captain Koulibaly. Diatta. Ismaila Sarr. Diatta. And now Sarr in the space. He was round Hernandez, and I think he's just won a corner as it cannons off Rabiot. Lamine Camara with the final attempt to cross the ball there. Senegal will try to equalise. They did equalise through Nicholas Jackson, but it was offside almost immediately after Mbappe had scored his goal on the other end for France. He says delivery swung into the back post, but Jules Koundé could not attack it, and it's going to be a throw-in to France. Lise. Rabiot. Desiree Doué. Doué's dancing, and Doué's striking! And it's come off the knee of Edouard Mendy, and it's going to be a corner to France. Took a deflection through to the Edouard Mendy, I think off Juve, and we're going to have our first changes of the game soon. One of the substitutions down there was definitely Diarra, so I'm just going to get that ready. Habib Diarra of Sunderland in the Premier League. I think Diarra is a scum personally, but I'm a Newcastle fan. Koundé. Now Kylian Mbappe trying to show his talent here. Koundé's back heel. Oh, that was poor. Gay. Pape Gay. Still Pape Gay charging forward for Senegal, and Jackson was fouled off the ball by Upamecano. The ref didn't spot it, and Jackson is clearly not happy with that. And the other man coming on is Mbaye of PSG. Coming off the pitch is Ismaila Sarr of Crystal Palace. He's run Hernandez ragged today, and he's unlucky not to have scored at half time when he blazed that shot over the bar. He's had a few other good chances, or Senegal as well, but Lamine Camara, he's had a few moments. Lamine Camara, he had a shot. He's been pretty physical in the middle, keeping Rabiot and Chouameni at bay, but not really anything notable from the Monaco midfielder. And of course, Ismaila Sarr, one of the better players on the pitch for Senegal today. Lucky not to score, like we said. But here's near Karte. Koulibaly near Kite. Driving into space was Ghana Gay. Nicely brought down there by Habib Diarra. Diarra looking to make an impact straight away, and he can't. Because now Dembele's with the ball back, and now Mbappe's away on the counter. He doesn't have many people in support, but Mbappe uses his electric pace to get past Diatta there, and he pulls down in the process. Yeah, Karte back there. Couldn't run from Mbappe, who's brilliant. Mbappe, he has his legs swept in there by Ghana Gay, and that's a free kick to France. So much better from France, and Senegal has been punished for their mistakes as well. Punished for leaving spaces open in their back four, and it's led to France scoring through Kylian Mbappe, and they should have probably had a penalty as well, France. Rabiot headed back across goal, and it's bouncing in the Senegal penalty area. No white shirt attacking it, but it was Rabiot with the final touch to the edge of the area, and it was won back in their bite and bite. But France, again with possession after a loose touch from Ghana Gay, helped them win back possession through Chouameni, because now it's Upamecano, Koundé, Dembele. Really good touch there from Rabiot of AC Milan. Papi Gay. Malik Diouf. That's a delightful ball to Nicholas Jackson. It only needed a touch towards goal to probably beat Mike Maignan there, because the pace of Diouf's cross did all the work there. But Jackson could not get the shot towards goal, and it goes high and wide over the crossbar. And it's come off Jackson's shin in the end as he got in front of Saliba. Brilliant movement from the Bayern striker in the box. And now Ousmane Dembele's number is up for France. Bradley Barcola will come on as that single change for France in the 80th minute. Barcola is going to move to the left hand side for France, and Doué will move to the right wing to try and get France's second. Chouameni. That was a poor touch from Chouameni, and it's succeeded in giving the ball away to Diarra, and that was a poor pass towards and by. Now Chouameni can relax in possession once again for France. Chouameni. Rabiot. Of course, as we know now, I am massively behind on World Cup games, and I won't have time to stream any of the other ones, so I will have to absolutely speedrun games this Sunday. So there will be a load of games coming through. Hopefully I'm up early to get enough games done before the Spain-Saudi game on the Sunday. Diarra. Diouf. Ghana Gay. Pap Gay. Pappy Gay. Niakate. Diouf. Pappy Gay again. Loses possession. Diouf. The ball again for Senegal. And it's a poor passes. Mane couldn't get it back under control. Now Rabiot has a lot of space to run into and slides. Mbappe clean through on goal. And for his second, Kylian Mbappe has scored for France yet again, and he is clinical. Sorry, it wasn't Mbappe, it was Bradley Barcolet. Jesus Christ, my eyes. Can't believe I got that one wrong anyway. They don't even look similar. Bradley Barcolet just dinks it over Edouard Mendy. Fully deserved this second half. France have looked a completely different team to what they did in the first. And now they are rampant now, and they're going to bring this home for France. France 2, Senegal 0, completely deserved. And can we just say, another brilliant use of vision from this time Adrien Rabiot instead of Elise to slide a pacey France forward. This time Bradley Barcola in behind the goal, in behind Kalidou Koulibaly, and it's such a lovely, intricate finish as he dinks it over Edouard Mendy, and Didier Deschamps flies out of his chair as that goal went in, and Papi Chau's Senegal are not going to hold on to the points, and Senegal will receive their first defeat in the first game of their World Cup. France 2, Senegal 0. How this hurts for the Senegal fans. France in pole position to win this World Cup. Before we started, it was poor in the first half from France, but they've got a grip of themselves, and they are now really running the show here against Senegal, because they now have their second, and it's Bradley Barcolet who has added the second goal there. Two changes are going to come on for Senegal here. And it's going to be Idrissa Gana Gueye and Nicholas Jackson coming off here. Anyway, patience with the step overs. Try to commit Juve to a certain way and then just switch back across. Key Douay skill the defenders have got a grip on as the day went on, because Douay didn't really get a lot of chances in the first half, but he's really come into his own in the second half. He's helped France to a 2-0 win here, and they could still add to it, France. They wanted. Now, Jules Koundé. France have a sub getting ready on the touchline. I've just seen down the bottom, and of course it's going to be Ryan Cherki. Just going to get the on-hour ready for Cherki. France have only made one change so far, and looks like they're going to make their second one here. Only in their second window, and it's going to be Ryan Cherki. Another singular substitution for France coming off for Desiree Doué. And now it's a like for like swap here, because now Senegal, they've taken Doué off and they've been terrorised by Doué this second half. They thought they got away, but now someone equally as good, Ryan Cherki, is coming on now, and he gets his first touches of the ball. Knocked back to Rabiot. Upamecano under pressure from Dieng there. Saliba. Hernandez. Barcola. Bradley Barcola still going. Oh, and Barcola's dribbled past Diatta. But Diatta watches it out for the goal kick. And Senegal will make their final change now. Okay, he's going to come off here now. For Pape Ciss of Senegal. Is the final man to come on in the 88th minute for Senegal to try and save something, maybe a point. Diatta. Dieng. Well in from Saliba. Very strong across to cut off the chance straight away, and by just losing everything. Ball through from Sheriff and Jai though. Diouf. Lovely dummy from Diarra. And Koundé's knocked it out for the Senegal corner. Which Sadio Mane has put on the corner flag and walks over into the penalty area, as Malik Diouf is going to put in another cross from a set piece this time, as we are going to tick up to 90. To 89 minutes and 30 seconds. Diouf with drift, headed back across by Koulibaly, this time away by Saliba, and now Cherki has found. Oh, he tried to find Chouameni on the break there, but good work in there by Habib Diarra. And now from the back, Senegal tried to work it. Eight minutes added on at the end of the second half here. It's France 2, Senegal 0. Ciss. Diarra. Diouf. Lovely touchdown with his chest. Lays it off for Mane. Now Diouf goes on the overlap, but instead Mbaye is there on the underlap. Mbaye. Habib Diarra has brought down advantage Senegal, because Mbaye now has the ball after Diouf laid it into him. And, well, Elise was stronger. And now Elise is going to dart away for France. And Elise flicks it on to Cherki, who is now in the who is now in pole position to try and get an assist here, but what a footing from Niakate. And now it's Senegal on the break. But Mane slows it down, but now he finds an opening with Cease in the centre. Now on by Sharif and Jai. Sadio Mane. Diatta. Oh, poor pass. Misplaced, and now Elise. Elise's been pulled back there in the central areas by Habib Diarra. Very poor from Senegal in these last 10 minutes, and they've thrown the game away. They've rushed to try and get the equaliser as soon as Mbappe scored, and France have taken complete control over the African side, and deserved in the end for France, despite a poor first half showing. Germany. Mignon. Kunde. Cherki. The referee's given a foul against Diouf. Definitely a foul on Cherki. Lise. Saliba. Mignon. By. Koulibaly. Jai. Diatta. Now in Jai. I put the R on the wrong in Jai. Rabiot. Chouameni. Chouameni still. Rabiot. And Koundé. And Elise's darting away, and will Diarra get across for Koulibaly? Yes, he will. Koulibaly, Mane's been pushed in the back there by Koundé. The ref lets it slide. Now Rabiot. Mane picks it up in the middle after a good tackle in there by Cease. And now here's Iliman Ndiaye. Releases Habib Diarra. And he's charging into the penalty area. And there's a goal for Senegal! And it's a bye for Senegal, and the PSG central midfielder has got a goal back. 3 minutes to go. It's a beauty from a bye, and now there is some hope for Senegal. And what a peach from Ibrahim Mbaye from an impossible angle. Squeezes it past Maignan, who should have done better with the shot. Maignan commits to the right, straight at Maignan. The ball swerves towards his near post, and Maignan palms it into the net. It's a beautiful strike. Deschamps is not happy with Mike Maignan, and now this will be a cagey end to this game. France have to hold on to this lead because Senegal are back in this. And it's a brilliant strike from Mbaye. And Maignan near post, a brilliant effort, a powerful effort. But now Mbappe. Oh! And we thought Senegal were back, and Mbappe has just found the top left corner from the edge of the area. That is an absolute worldie. The best goal of the tournament so far. For sure. and the Senegal fans were still bouncing in the stands, but Mbappe has silenced them again. And now it's over. The French sent it to jubilation again. And now, from a good strike to the best strike, a sensational goal from about, let's say 25 yards out. Beats Mendy, soaring into the top left corner. That could even be from 30 yards out from Mbappe. The dip on the shot is enough to beat Edouard Mendy, and that has to be a quality strike to beat Edouard Mendy from there. A top strike, and you'll never guess who. Kylian Mbappe again in a France shirt, and that is surely game over now. Either man and Jai. Diatta. 30 seconds to go here for Senegal. Diatta. And by another nice little delivery, but Saliba steps across. Dieng in there. Mbappe could have been away again there, but he drops to the floor. 10 seconds left for Senegal. Mbappe's still down on the floor. Yara. Good ball heading towards Dieng, and Upamecano was up there. Now Cherki for the final chance for France. But the referee's blowing up for something. I guess Mbappe with the head injury. We wait for the full-time whistle, and we will get it probably after we resume play here. Diarra. And it's a bicycle over. And is that over the line? Maignan might have just spilt it over the line. The referee says no. Maignan scrambling to keep that ball out of the net there. Senegal almost had a second, but the referee now blows up for full time. Kylian Mbappe's brace has single-handedly just won France that game there. It was looking to be a cagey finish at the end when Mbaye scored that 95th minute consolation for Senegal, but in the end, well, he can't really stop Kylian Mbappe and his Frenchmen, because just around 30 seconds after kick-off, Mbappe has scored the goal of the tournament so far. It's not just a one-man show, though. It was the whole front four of Dembele, Doué and Elise. Some brilliant passes coming from midfield, especially Rabiot for Barcola's goal as well. France only made 2 changes and absolutely stole the second half show, and they have put Senegal to the sword in the end. France 3, Senegal 1. Brilliant affair in World Cup Group I. France get the top of the group.